We're back. We are back. We're back. We're back. We are back. We got 4 areas left. 4 areas left in this game. First of which is going to be Misty Woods. This level's so damn. This level's real cool. Real cool. I was trying to send that back both times. There we go. Fast. Cannot even lie. Cannot even lie. It is fast. Ah, damn. Yeah. Okay. Starting to get a little tricky. Alright. Obviously, I need to get my shit together. Fucking bird. Oh my god. I'm not fast enough for... What I'm trying to do is just keep bouncing between both of them. Alright, let's just do this. Perfect. Alright. Ah, shit. Mess up my groove, yeah. The Shrouded Lantern. This mysterious haze bellows out of its stem. If we find a way to light it, the path might clear up once again. Oh, fuck. Gotta go all the way back here. Fuck. What's up, BP? owned. Technically, most forests are blind, since the majority of trees do not have eyes. There are some that do, though. There are some that do. People forget that. That's what they don't tell you. Yeah, this level is pretty interesting once the funny business is gonna start, because they give you the little introduction to the area before they start getting too crazy. We're gonna get there soon. I'm just gonna skip past these guys. It's not really a benefit to fighting enemies besides it makes traversing easier, and you can get XP, of course. But I have the triple jump, so the game's basically over. I forgot I had the triple jump until I just said that out loud, but I do. So yes, yeah, triple jump. Right, can't go through that though. Gotta make sure I get hit. Just got boing off of them. Oh right, they want you to use Kuros. I don't think you need to, but it definitely makes it easy. Fuck! Boy, swag. I don't know why that's been sucking my recently. But it has been. Right here. Oh, too easy. Too easy, clowns. Oh, this better be. No! My dumbass dashed right past the safe area. Okay, what are we doing? One of these. Oh yeah. So that's what goes on with this level. A little screen transition and that sound you hear. You come back and the level has changed once you pick up the waystone. Now it's just totally different. This is another one of those things, kind of like with what I was saying about the Ginzo tree. This is so fucking disorienting the first time you play. And I don't know how well that comes through just like watching a playthrough if you haven't experienced this game. But it's really fucking weird on a first playthrough. Oh my god. And that gets rid of my save point as well, because it was in the area. Or, well, the save point's still there, obviously, because I just died and went back to that save point. But it reverts to a previous point in time. The way it does it. You can't go back and reuse that save point. That area is... See the light shining from... Are deceived by the mist. They were lost in the wood. Shoot again, though. Downtown. Oh, that's not one of those. Sure. Thought it was. I'm gonna save here. Atsu's torch. It was lost in this place. If we carry it to the shrouded lantern, it might show us the way. How do I get there? I don't remember. Uh-oh. All right. Yeah, we're at the point now where they just start saying, fuck it, here's 5 billion things on screen, good luck. I'm kind of zooming past all of it still, but yeah. You gotta start moving a little quickly or you're gonna get overwhelmed. Anything up here? God, I'm fucked. Oh god. Oh yeah, they don't give you a map for this part because, of course. Tatsu used to climb the mountains high atop Sorrow Pass. When her brother's torch faded, she fell to the mist, lost her path. Learn how to climb. I just... Yeah, the way this works is pretty interesting, where like every time you get within range, it triggers the enabling or disabling. So there's times where you have to do a fake jump that are probably gonna come up. That dude just, he just jumped into the void right there. He had enough. Watch this. Watch this play right here. Right hizard. Oh no. This is what it's all about right here. Man, oh man, oh man. Do not give me a lantern. Do not give me a lantern. I'm gonna survive another. Crazy, but it's true. This is where I just came from. Oh well. Alright. Here. Okay. Understandable. Those guys have decent splash range. I always forget. Do I need him for anything? Fuck. No. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. Oh. Grab. There we go. Grab. Perfect. don't know what that was. Can't really say what that was, folks. Ouch. Let's just take care of him first. 1, 2, 3. Climb up. Do one. Fuck. I'm gonna step away for just a moment. Thank you. I was saying, sorry about that. I was just had a lot of random like watering in my eyes and stuff, so I had to go and start some fuckery. Had to go dry that. Don't really know where that came from. It's kind of weird, but what do I do for this part? I forget. So, okay. Jump, dump, that goes away. Jump, dump. Okay. I'm gonna dash across. Yeah. Okay. And, oh, you right. They don't let you do that. That tricks me every single time with this game. Fuck. Gotta be something good over here, right? Not really. Okay, whatever. I'll take that though. I think this level is a very good, this area, whatever you want to call it, is a good example of, wow, that's so far back. Fuck. Need to remember to make goddamn save points. I think it's a good example of the thing that I was talking about earlier of like, this game just has naturally good directioning to the point where a lot of the times the map doesn't feel very necessary in this game. This is a good example because you literally don't have a map. And also literally your surroundings keep changing around you to the point where on a first playthrough, it's kind of disorienting. Like whenever something shifts, it's just literally totally new. Like you can't even really make a mental map in your head very much, but still the game kind of still is able to naturally lead you to where you need to go, right? And the game's just not a lot of fruitless searching. So really kind of like a little bit of flexing, I guess, playing to the game's strengths in a unique way as I die here the exact same way as last time and didn't learn my lesson. Get up there. That's it. I don't think there's anywhere to touch the ground and make a save point. There? Oh. Yeah, so I'm not really seeing it. There was right there. Fuck, bro. I don't think there's very many, like, control type mistakes, I guess is a strong word, but things that I don't like about this game at all, except this part right here. Climbing on the wall is bound to the right trigger, which is the same button that the feather is bound to, which gets annoying in this part in particular because you have to use both of those, and sometimes the wrong one comes out. And like notice that if I have the feather out and I go against the wall, I don't automatically start crawling. So, dude, alright, got this. Yeah. Oh my god, a save point. He went away. Too easy. think that's the same. What's the part of the level that changed? Nothing down here, right? No, so it has to be up there then. Coming from that, this is coming from below. That doesn't make sense. Has to be up here. Ah, this part. This. Goodness. Ooh. They want you to wall cling here, but fuck that. Ooh. Hell yeah. Oh my god, that's a fucking spike. And also, if you couldn't tell, this is the part of the game where it starts to get a decent bit harder as well. That's part of why I stopped earlier today, because I'm like, the game's about to get harder real soon. Aw, too close. Come on, man. Notice how a lot of the parts in this game, I mean, this is also just kind of like obvious, you know, level design stuff, but there's a lot of different ways to go through that section in particular. There's an enemy, so that you can jump off him and bash if you want. Wait for this shit to come. There's the option of jumping off the walls. There's the option of wall clinging. A couple things there. And I'm gonna default to doing that. You can also throw the light ball up. Little chuck toss. Little chuck, a little toss. I don't know what a chuck toss is. But yeah. And that's been happening throughout the entire game, but I realized after I went off last time that I haven't really been talking about that too much. But yeah, there's just plenty of options to go basically everything. Which again, it's commendable to do that and still have it feel like there's a challenge there. You know what I mean? Now we're fighting two of these guys instead of one. However, now have the ability to, Alright. Oh, that's not a save point. Damn. They usually save at the start of mini-bosses. I just assumed they would do that for me, but I guess not. Okay. Where was that? I think it's right up here. Ow. Alright, maybe not. Am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. Am I? Oh my god, now I don't remember. No, it has to be this one. Okay. No! Okay. Yeah, it was up through, yeah. I don't think I've hit him once yet. There we go. Gotta do that. Get out of the way. It's tricky because you're not just aiming at them. You have to also make sure that you're not lining yourself up to get hit by the other one when they come up, because that does so much fucking damage. Okay, got one of them knocked out. Now I don't have to worry about that. Makes it easier. Get his ass. No! This is bad for the brand right here. This is bad for the brand. What the fuck, man? Hit him. There we go. Oh my god, first try. Swedish sniper vibes on that one. And I have 4 now. I have 4. Nice little corner can't move there. And we're back. We lit the shrouded lantern, it lifted the haze. The key to the Forlorn Ruins, the Gumon seal, has been revealed. Forlorn Ruins. The element of winds is deep within the Forlorn Ruins. South of this place, it's not too far from here. I can show you the way. So yeah, Forlorn Ruins are coming up. As was mentioned before, that's where Gumon comes from earlier, part of the Gumon, the Forlorn Ruins. This is where they all are, so we're gonna insight into that. Down one. Going to the right. If you go to the left, it's a fucking bullshit sequence. You get a shit reward. That's all I remember, because it took me so long to do that my first playthrough, and it was not worth it. So I'm gonna go to the right side. That's the way you have to go to Rest. You have to go to the left and I'm wrong. I'm gonna be very upset. Let's see. Fuck, how do you open it? Maybe I did have to go to the left. Yeah, because this just goes back to where I've already been. Oh boy, here we go. What's up here? Oh, I already did that. Yeah. What? Okay. Well, that was the left, but that's not the area I was at. Alright. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Mapstone fragment. And again, like, I'm opening up the map a lot, but you gotta understand. In most games, I'm opening up the map way, way, way more than this. It doesn't even matter. It, like... Let's see. Because as we all know, as soon as I'm on stream, I have short-term memory loss, dead ass. So kind of want that reward, but not enough. Don't want it enough. I don't have the will to win quite to that extent. Ah, fuck. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Look at this. Yeah, you got Shimoned on, dumbass. I wonder why it respawned him. Do I need him alive or something? Apparently. What for? Oh, I need to... Oh, fuck. That some bullshit over here. What's going on? Oh! I understand. Don't worry, though. I don't need an enemy for... Tricky. Feels like a good time to save. Oh yeah, I'm going the right way. I know this spot. I know this spot! Once lush and green, now covered in ice. Those who didn't escape paid with their lives. Gumon seal. Going inside the ruins to see what's up with them. The Forlorn Ruins. Here's where the Gumon live. They build miraculous structures and infuse them with the light of the spirit tree, which keeps them safe. Oh no. These Gumon were frozen, unable to escape. When the element of winds lost its light, these ruins must have turned into their grave. Yeah. So, about to have another... the Gumon were crafty inventors. They had foreseen a bright future that never came. Look at this light vessel. They were able to store the light of the spirit tree within. And we're doing this. So now you can walk on walls. And now you're getting more disorienting shit. This game really likes that. Really likes just making shit feel weird and different in that way. So yeah, really, again, very little information, but it's a lot to recontextualize what's going on with Gumo earlier in the game. Because before it's like, okay, it's a guy who just wants the power source for himself, and it's like, well, I mean, kind of, but you know, when you think about how kind of why, spoiler, a lot of people died. A lot of people die here, and that's kind of just because there's not. Fuck, I need to start that whole thing. It's because without the spirit tree's light, everything kind of just goes to shit. That's kind of what was powering up the whole area, keeping everyone going. So it wasn't really to save himself; it was to save his people. So kind of tying into these ideas of tribalism that have been kind of a recurring theme in this game, right? But expressed a little bit differently, just through the parenthood thing, right? With talking mostly about like Naru's father, as well as. We don't know all the details about Kuro yet, but kind of what she thought about the call from the spirit tree and etc. etc. I would like a save point sometime soon. That kind of sucks that I didn't save my thing. Cause yeah, now I'm fucked. How far back am I? Oh god. Shit. Yeah, this might take a while to do all this in one run. Damn. They don't give me any save point. I have to just not be seeing one. Seems like a long time for this game to not give a save point. So, you know, and the other half of that is that even though it's Gumo, he wasn't really trying to save himself. He's trying to save a whole bunch of people. Recontextualizes his action to be not just. I mean, what we already know is that like, boy's childlike innocence and blah blah blah. That was something that inspired change in his actions and whatnot. It's also the fact that Gumo kind of came to the same conclusion that the spirit tree does at the start of the game, which is that if anyone's going to be the one to save people, it's going to be Ori, right? Like the I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. Got jumbled up, obviously. It's that he is going to be the one to do it, as shown by A, his ability, and B, his selflessness. So it's the same idea, but just a little extra element thrown into there that kind of by extent adds weight to Ori's actions from earlier in the another thing there from that opening scene, Sign blames really herself slash the spirit tree slash the spirits for all the Gumo dying, the Gumon rather, and that's just, you know, that feeling is reciprocated between everyone, really. Like, yeah, it's kind of the spirits' fault by extent. The spirits were not really the one that directly you know, they let me back up. Kuro maybe doesn't necessarily have anything against the Gumon. Like, Kuro does have something against the spirits, obviously. which is why she tells Sign to go fuck off, and you know, throws her down to the bottom of the map. But what happens to the Gumon here is just kind of a side effect of that. It's something that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, in her eyes. Please give me a fucking save point. There we go. Gonna need to get one of these. I'm gonna do that now. I know I'm wasting my my energy there, but that's gonna be worth it, trust me. It's gonna be worth it. What else do I have here? The rest is gonna be after that. So the first time I played this game, I got stuck here for so long. This is a little brain teaser. I'm gonna see if I can remember exactly what you have to do. That jumps harder than it looks, by the way. Now, watch this shit. Now I think I have to go there and there. Save. Oh man. They really force you to think outside the box every time they introduce a new mechanic. Like, I did not even consider that you would have to, like, circle around the entire block to make it like a semi-blind jump. It's not blind because you've seen it, but you can't see it from that perspective that you're at, and so on and so forth. Let's see. I'm gonna kill this first before I start messing around with carrying the thing around. Either way, Sign's gonna do damage, but just like that extra safety. And I'm dead. Okay. Understandable. Ah. Back. The controls, by the way, for those that are curious, it is whatever it was in the orientation that you were before switching. So, in this instance, to go right, I am pressing left. The controls do not switch when you're upside down. Oh my god. Thought you were the crystallizing shit. I'm gonna save here. Achievement unlocked, lifesaver. Oh yeah. I think I actually will climb up and just have Sign Do it. Go. This part's some fuckery. Now watch this shit. They're on some crack. I think I have to do this. Yeah. And get me out of here. Save. Oh boy. What is gravity anyways? Fuck. Alright, that's actually a good thing I died there. Because I don't think I'm done this segment. Died rather than falling. Is how I should with that. Okay, never mind. I don't care. Once I die, I no longer care. Okay. Too easy. So obviously Gumo's gonna show up again. Save. Again, like, look at all the power that they're getting out of this little shred of light from the spirit tree. The shrine must have powered all that they had built. Look at it now. Look what it did. Look at all those dead bodies. Maybe a little survivor's guilt going on with Gumo. Almost certainly, actually, I would say. I wonder if Gumo knows of their fate. I hope he can forgive us. That we live and they are gone. It's really telling. You know, consider that, like, sign for a lot of this game has been very, mostly focused on, like, keep Ori safe, complete the objective. And really not a lot of sympathy shown towards Kuro at all. Which, I guess, why do I bring that up? That's gonna become relevant, soon-ish, why I think that's interesting. But when it comes to Gumo, that's something that she's able to to change her mind on and really think that, like, yeah, you know, there have been unintended consequences. You know, I mean, obviously the unintended consequences were the spirits dying in the first place, but my goodness, it's almost as bad that this whole other race has to go through this, and look what happened to this great civilization. Blah blah blah. It's even more important to restore the element of winds. So this is not a you know, this is not a super egocentric, like, restore the spirit tree because we're spirits and we help the spirit tree, as much as it's just like the whole forest as a whole needs the spirit tree. And she's not wrong. She's not wrong by saying that. These ruins are all that is left of the Gumon, reminding us of their fate. Losing the ones that he loved, Gumo is the last of his kind. Or we shall bring back the light, for Nibble and the memory of Gumon. Let us restore the element of winds. So, moved by their words, he decided to act. You might be asking, why is he doing that? That doesn't really make sense. Don't worry, it's gonna get explained. I'm already at such low health. Yeah. That's good. So, we got the second one of these segments. Our second boss fight here. Fuck, I'm so ass. This part's some fuckery. I remember it being fuckery. Ah, shit! Okay, that's not the right way to go. Oh, I think it's that breaks the part below, and you have to fall into the area below. There it is. Oh, fuck! I forgot they did that. There is no safe zone. There we go. Alright. Not out of the woods yet. God! Fuck. Oh, jump scared. Kuro's nest. This scene's incredible. You ever get so mad that your eyes turn white? Ori had learned how they perished through our light. All along, she was simply protecting her last child. Hello. Now she sees you. This segment's really cool. So yeah, again, like, no time for delaying. You need to stay behind cover, by the way. That's the mechanic of this. Otherwise, she can see you, and you will die. He will swoop down and kill you just like that. I do need... Not a lot of object permanence for Kuro here. That's got to be her fatal flaw for sure. Got away for now. We barely escaped from her clutches this time. It's clear now why she hunts us. Kuro is just protecting her child. But remember, Ori, the element of warmth lasts to ignite. The Sunstone we seek, high atop Sorrow Pass. Must ride the winds. They will show us the path. A couple written. This game's weird. I'm not tabbed on, and it's still like zooming in and out because I'm mouse scrolling on the other monitor. Well, I am tabbed in. I'm not clicked on. That's a distinction. Which, I don't know. For a lot of games, that's considered the same shit. That's not this one. So yeah. I mean, obviously that scene kind of explains a lot. And once again, not a very long scene. It's maybe like 2 minutes long of cutscene. But they fit so much information in. It's just, you know, the spirit tree, by calling out to everyone, by trying to get Ori over here. Much like that discussion of how I was just saying, what if Kuro just saw the Gumon as collateral? Maybe the spirit tree just saw Kuro's kids as collateral. And then she realizes her kids are dead and goes into a fucking frenzy. Says, "Don't fuck with my children! You killed my children. I am going to kill every last one of you." Yeah. And so again, we get back to these questions of moral ambiguity. Like, I mean, I don't know. What would you do if you knew who killed all of your children, right? And the game is going to continue exploring and giving some more depth to Kuro and context for everything. But with what we have now, the water's definitely muddied a little bit here. You know, at the end of the day, it's kind of like a careless chain reaction of bad that has happened, just stemming from this one, you know, accidentally killed some people, which, you know, I mean, come on now. Accidentally killing some people, that's still killing people, right? But the response has been retaliating in return, and so on and so forth, and whatnot. So let's go back to the start of the game, right? Remember when Naru brought Ori inside? Instead of having Ori go back to the spirit tree. So here's another idea. What if that light that was sent out, we know that it was the light itself that killed Kuro's children. Kuro's a being of the darkness. What if the reason why Naru took Ori back inside was not to protect Ori, but to protect herself? Because remember, Naru is also a dark being, as we learned in her backstory a little bit ago. And she was wanting to protect herself, and she didn't want to live without Ori. So Ori had to come inside and shelter with her. That's what I think is going on, personally. There's a lot of ways to interpret it. But you know, that's kind of my takeaway. That's what makes sense here. And that's, when you think of it like that, it's just puts a lot of her thoughts into perspective, right? A lot of her thoughts and a lot of her actions. I am not going the correct way. You know what I need to do is, wait. Huh? Oh, yeah, I need to go back to there, right. Seems like it's also possible she might have assumed Ori being a child would die like the other children. Right. Right, yeah. Probably a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, you know? It's, a lot up to interpretation, for sure. I think there's something else I had written. This part right here. Sorrow Pass. Collect that now, or not. Okay. This too. Yeah, the other thing I had written. Kuro isn't necessarily a moral bastion here, though, like I was saying, I mean, her being mad, why is she so mad? Oh, her kids died. Okay, you know, so there's justification there, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she's being framed in a positive moral light either. And, you know, one instance of this is activating the elements. That doesn't actually kill the darkness, as was just shown there. In fact, the Gumon are also beings of the darkness. And not only do they not die from reactivating the element of winds, they actually need the element of winds to not die. So that's not necessarily a self-survival why she's getting mad at Ori, trying to bring the elements back in that case. It's pretty much just she wants revenge and that's it. You know, it's pretty simple. Pretty simple. I won't say simple, but pretty cut and dry. She wants revenge. And that's you know, spoiler. That's why she's the antagonist, right? Because she wants revenge. The game's gonna be going in that direction and whatnot. Can't open that yet. But you know, no one is. It depends on how you see it, I guess. But there's an argument that everyone is kind of not without guilt in their own certain way. There you go. This part, another thing I had written is I keep dying to these fucking suicide bomber guys. Is notice that Kuro doesn't follow us here. Because we get away, and Kuro has been kind of like stalking us for really most of the game ever since the Genzo tree. And trying to like scout out where we are and whatever. And this is a spot where she would be able to know where we are. But let me see here. Am I? No, I'm getting ahead of myself. Never mind. This, yeah, that's gonna come up later. Never mind. I need 4 to get through that gate, I believe. That should be good after this. If I can remember where that gate is, of course. Get a little health back. Oh, I did that. Oh, it's not this one. Not this one. Another thing that I didn't write down, but I'm kind of thinking of now, and I think I alluded to this a couple of minutes ago, but like, Sign's reaction is, learns about like, oh my gosh, we might have accidentally killed the Gumon, that's terrible. Learns that, oh, the whole reason why, why Kuro is going after us is because her kids died. Not as much sympathy for Kuro, because the way Science sees it is kind of how, what I want to say is the writer's perspective. I guess I don't know that for sure. Of like, yeah, but she's also like genociding people, so I don't really feel. I don't feel like she is not that she's not deserving of sympathy. Well, Sign kind of leans more like not deserving of sympathy because you're being a fucking douche about it, that type of thing. But also you have to consider that like you're talking about like Sign's someone who literally like tossed away Kuro tossed away Sign like a fucking ragdoll and also murdered all the other spirits that Sign's close to. So it's like, well, you killed my family and you don't see me trying to fucking genocide a bunch of people as a result or whatever. Or I don't know. I guess I'm trying to extrapolate a little bit because there's not a lot of dialogue in this game. You have to, right? It's just that there's certain themes and emotions that are evoked, and you can kind of fill in the blanks from there. This is one of those games. It's what makes it interesting, in my opinion. It's like being able to like everyone kind of has their own slightly different interpretation of the text that is given. You have to take stuff from the tone, and again from the environmental storytelling and stuff like that that gives details about what the world actually is at the moment. That's the thing. Don't have any. What's up here? Oh, shit. Yeah. Or this part. This part is something else. The more ambiguous villain is interesting. Reminds me of some older Fire Emblem games I played where like 80% of the bad guys are like that. Is it really? I'm not too familiar with Fire Emblem, but that's interesting. I think it wants me to do that. There's kind of this, one of these, like, underlying questions, with, I mean, I guess kind of like a no shit thing. With this game in particular, is like, I mentioned Ori has multiple mothers, right? There's you, which you're not a part of the story. You have Sign is kind of like the guardian figure. You have the person who raised Ori, which is Naru, and then you have the actual like biological parent, which is a spirit tree. And it's kind of the question of you know, who's being the best parent to Ori, you know, or are there like some conflicting interests going on and stuff like that? And this is stuff that Ori's not really conceptualizing, right? Because you don't when you're a kid. Just all these conflicts of interest between different groups. To semi-spoil one of the games, the main villain is trying to save his children. All but like 3 of his minions are under the impression that you are bad guys destroying everything. Huh? So does he lie about the situation then? Is what it sounds like then? In order to get the lackeys to cooperate. This game is great. What's up, bro? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Modern classic. The 3 minions basically trick everyone. Okay. Makes me want to speedrun. I've honestly been thinking that too as I play through this. Like, this would be a really fun speedrunning game. But I know that if I get back into speedrunning, I'm gonna hate myself. But I kind of want to. Because this game isn't that long. Like, I'm sure there's a bunch of skips and shit you can do that I don't know about that makes it quicker. Oh, Juggle Master achievement get. I'm dumb as fuck. I'm dumb as fuck. Can anyone tell me why I did that? Jeez. 3 minions are the real evil guys. Okay. I did the same thing. There's a lot more nuance to the game. Like the main villain's been at it for so long, his memory's deteriorating. Ah, okay. Okay. So they're abusing him. Am I just dead? Yeah. I don't think there's a way for me to live in that situation. Well, maybe if I had the sickest angle ever. There's gotta be a save point, like... Gotta be able to see a little closer. I think this area was the most memorable for me. The music is amazing. Puzzles are cool. Yeah, I mean, my favorite level, it has to be the Ginzo tree. Definitely, but this part's good too. Like, as I've been going through it, again, I think really, like, all the back half of the game, it's like, I really wouldn't, you can't be surprised if like someone was to say that was their favorite level. I think for different ways, like the every time the I already forgot the fucking name of it. What is it? Misty Woods. That shit is just it's so cool, and it's like my brain just starts spinning with like all the tricks that you know they had to do in the background to get that to work and stuff like that. That part of it really interests me. And the fact that like I've been talking throughout this playthrough, like there's a lot of shit that feels so disorienting the first time you do it. Like in the Forlorn Ruins when you're walking upside down and stuff like that. And it's disorienting, but like it works. You know? Once you get used to it, it's just like, oh, this is natural. And that's one thing that this game in general just it feels like it's really, really good at. Adding all these completely new, crazy things and lets you get used to them very quickly. That's kind of like the secret sauce that I'm trying to figure out with this game. How do they do that? Because I can think of so many games I play where, like, whenever they add in a bunch of new gimmicky shit to change up the formula, it's terrible. But in this game, it's always good. Basically. Like, I don't know. There's something up here, right? The area completely covered in spikes is a classic. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Every platformer's got to have one. This spirit, another sacrifice for Nibble. Near flew through the air. She soared through the sky. Her world knew no bounds until the forest turned blind. Oh yeah, back to that question, right? The blind forest, whatever. And of course, there's gonna be more for this later in the game. Got Ori's up smash from Ryle's Bather, by the way. The Blind Forest. So yeah, the Blind Forest, you know, that name is name dropped like fucking, like 5 minutes into the game, basically. And it's set in contextualized to the literal decay of the world, and all of the, you know, the pink, whatever, that's taking over a lot of the creatures and stuff like, the Gumon dying. And all that stuff, right? But... oh, right. Charge wall jump. How about this? It's set in context of that, but, of course, as the story goes along more, who is really the blind one in this game, you know? Is it blind because of the literal decay, or is it blind because, kind of what I argued was one of the themes of the game, and it's kind of unforeseen consequences of your actions. And this goes to like really every character up to this point. You have Gumon just trying to steal the shit for the Ginzo tree because kind of thinking short-sighted, just wanting to like save his own people potentially. And you have Kuro doing what she does because, well, she can't save her people anymore. She's just trying to avenge her people. And you could, again, I would argue the spirit tree as well. Just like calling out to the light, and who cares about the collateral, is kind of how I interpret that. So, you know, who is the blind one? Is it everyone? Is it everyone? And going back to Naru, did Naru make the right decision? That, which is a question I've been bringing up repeatedly over the past few hours. When I realized that the first time I played through this game, I'm like, yeah, this game is pretty cool. You know, it's pretty cool that that it's asking these kinds of things. I think this only ability that was hard to get used to for me. I didn't like the controls when trying to dash off the wall. Yeah, even now I feel like I have to slow down definitely when I use it. Pass a warp, shit. Oh my god, how far back am I? No! Not that bad. Where was that warp? Oh, I know where it is. It's, yeah, it's, to the left up there. Ah, fuck. How do I get back? Ugh! Oh. I don't care that much. Whatever. I'll go back to it after clearing this area. I know where that is. Another thing that I'm surprised works as well as it does in this game is that there's this sense of scale a lot of the time. Like, Ori is really small on this screen. And I think that if you were to listen to kind of just like generalized game design principles, a lot of people would tell you this is a bad idea for a platformer because you can't fucking see what your, you know, where your hurt box is. But for some reason, just the way that environments are set up in this game, it never feels like I can't see what I'm doing, which is really, really weird. That's another one of those where I keep trying to think, like, how do they pull this off every time I play this game? Now, granted, they do have the advantage of this coming out in the HD and large screens era compared to games from like 20 years before, where people are playing on 15-inch CRTs. But still. Got the Sunstone. So that's what Gumon was doing. Gumon took the light source away that could have possibly maybe revived the Gumon back in the ruins, and is moved by Sign's speech there. Their journey inspired even he who had doubt. Gumon had found a place to belong. That shot's really cool. Before I talk about this, I want to say that, so, you know, Gumon revives Naru there, even though that could have been used for the Gumon. That could have been used for his own civilization, but there's been a little bit of just wanting to pay it forward in some way. Being moved in that way by Ori's kind of childlike youth and innocence. And what is so funny about that shot to me, not funny but good, that shot of Naru and Gumon are both looking out at the spirit tree on the left and the Ginzo tree on the right. And it's there's so much, just like so many connections that you can draw from that. It's like first of all, both these two, Gumon and Naru, were both formerly afraid of the light, right? They're both afraid of it to the extent that Gumon, once Ori finally catches up to him, he's just scared. He is scared. He is frightened. He runs away. He believes that, like, Ori, just because he is the light, that he's there to kill him, essentially, and doubly so once he starts trying to like drop the rocks on the Ori's head and trapping him and whatever. And Naru was afraid of the light because of what we've been talking about all stream. She grabs Ori and runs inside when the light comes. But the light ultimately came to their aid in different ways. Naru literally gets revived by a light source there, and Gumon, of course, Ori and Sign are there to try and help out the Gumon in general by bringing back the wind element. And the fate out of both of them, looking at the spirit tree and the Ginzo tree there. And in this element, in this case, that is Gumon saves Naru, so that's darkness saves darkness. But there's also light saves light, which is what was happening with the Ginzo tree. You need the light in order to save the light, and then all the light's going to come together to save the spirit tree. So darkness saves darkness, light saves light. But the darkness uses the light, while light uses the darkness for their respective saves. A little bit of tricky going on there, right? And darkness uses the light, referring to, Gumon is darkness, uses light to save darkness in Naru, and light, using darkness. I know that sounded like some I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna go one stream without saying it, but you know what I was about to say. Great reference here, much like how the Sunstone involves gloom into Belasum. Sunstone here does the same. Thank you for that. The point of me saying light, darkness, is that they're saying unity. Like, there's so much like tribalism thrown out there as stuff that happens in events before the start of this game. A lot of tribalism, a lot of division, but now we're starting to get into unity between the light and the darkness, the dark using the light using the darkness, and yin and yang, and blah, 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 blah. All that good stuff. Everyone's on board with this, except Kuro and, assumedly, maybe possibly the spirit tree. I mean, even Sign, again, Sign felt pretty bad for the Gumon and was on board with helping them. So maybe the spirit tree, we don't know. And Kuro, and that's about it. Everyone else is kind of learned. Learn the same lessons that that Naru did from her father, or what she wanted to change about her father's behavior. Fucking. So we got one section left in this game. What is the closest way to get to Mount Horu? Is it the Ginzo tree? Or not the Ginzo, but right outside of it? Down there? I think it is. I think it is a swamp. And what I was saying earlier about Kuro isn't here. You know, notice how getting the Sunstone there was not inside, it was on top. And the other times when Ori appears on top, like after escaping the Ginzo tree, Kuro's right there. And, you know, any of these, like, open air areas, like, right before going into the Misty Woods, Kuro's there. Kuro's there, and she's watching. And, she's looking for Ori to hunt this motherfucker down. She's not there directly at the light source. The other two light sources were found underground, so there's no reference point before then. So why is she not there? I think it's because she's scared of the light, right? Because fear and hate align more often than you think, right? You know, the hate stems from fear, fear stems from hate, that type of thing. Damn, he kind of spitting right now. These are just little details about this game that are so interesting. It's the fact that they bother to think about that stuff is what kind of elevates the story for me. And I think that's the things that you have to do when there's not a lot of cutscene, right? You have to make it so that the details actually matter. And I think it does enough times where I'm willing to theorize about some of this other stuff. It's where I was earlier in the game. Ah, shit. I'm gonna save before I die. Ugh! Here is a save point. Yep. Damn, I could have got that save point earlier and saved myself some time, but well, it's the same shit. Darkness brought them to this forsaken place. The gates of Mount Horu. A tough decision was made. Nibble's source of warmth, all its glory has burned. Let's be careful. Many of those that entered this place have never returned. Now, my question now on this playthrough, is whatever. I'll finish saying this. The element of warmth is close, but the mountain, I've never seen it this way. We've come so far, and so much has been lost. Can't give up now. We must enter the fray. Do you think that whoever was writing the dialogue for Sign, do you think they had fun with all the fucking all the rhymes, or do you think that shit gets annoying after like the first 20 times you do it? Do you think that they were just having fun, like, oh, I got like 500 more rhymes where this came from, this is easy? Or do you think they're like, I can't think of any more? That's the stuff I'm wondering on this playthrough. Fuck, I'm ass. No. That's unstable ground, huh? Ah, fuck. Ah, shit, what do you... That sucked. Oh, that's not it either. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. That's step one. Alright. Time for this epic trick shot right here. Oh, that's so fucking annoying. Oh my god. No. Okay, let's try again. I don't know why that one doesn't spawn sometimes. Huh. There we go. Now he's back. Ooh, okay. What sucks is that whole thing's unstable ground, so I can't fucking save at any point in the middle. Spawn. No. Why is he not spawning? I mean, I know why. It's because that save point was made with him dead. But he comes back sometimes. So why is he not coming back every time? Oh! Okay. I have that in my back pocket for next time. That's real interesting. You motherfucker. Yeah, this part of the game's fucked up. This part of the game's fucked up, I'll admit it. I haven't even got to the dumb shit yet. This is... Okay. I'm back. Okay. Okay, just get me to a save point. I'm so close. Please. Yeah. There we go. What's over here? Okay. I'll do the one that I was at first. As they fought for their lives amidst the fires of Horu. Naru wished solely to see her child again. Alright, that was pretty cool. Understandable. Understandable. And yeah, okay, I saw it coming, but clearly I just didn't do anything to get out of the way. There we go. Boy, these rocks appear unstable. Through my light, we might be able to use them to stop the lava from spreading. opens up another corner of the dungeon. Oh, I forgot. It's like, huh, how do I get up? This level. This chamber, this room, whatever you want to call it. Trying to remember exactly what. I think you do this. No, I definitely forgot something. Is there a... Okay, I thought there was a lever on the bottom one. I think I have to make that jump in the middle. Which is kind of nuts. But maybe. No, that's not possible. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, every time I play through this game, I get stuck on this room for a while. Oh, I bet I have to high jump. Oh, shit! That might have been it. I might have just missed the timing. Okay. What's that? Actually don't think that's it. Something else. Oh wait, hold on. No, that doesn't make sense. Does it? Wait. That has to be it, bro. Alright. Shit. Yeah, that's it, though. I think. Oh, just way too easy. Just way too easy. Alright. Next. How are we doing on lighting? On the street. Okay, it's not bad yet. Got a little bit of time before I need to close the curtains and turn the lights on. Bullshit. Okay. That better have counted. I don't see any fire flowing, so I think it did count. Yeah. Hey, got one over here. This room's hilarious. Okay. I made it to the end. Now, what I have to do is make it back while killing all these guys. That unlocks that cave. That one's harder than it looks, too. That's so easy to fuck up. Next room. This room sucks. Ah! You know what? Let's just do this. Do this first, huh? Oh shit, I died. Yep. What I have to do, by the way, is get the rock into the hole on the bottom right. For that, get myself the most possible. Go, 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 go. Now I gotta make goat plays. Oh, that wouldn't have been enough anyways. Shit. Yeah. Ah, man. That was almost it right there. Come on. Let's go. Not trying to wall jump. Oh, I'm so lucky that hitbox isn't there anymore after that. Please. All right. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, man. Next level down. Next level down. Oh my god. Why do you shoot a second one, dickhead? I'm gonna make it back. That's fucked up! Oh my gosh, they aim it so... Oh, the guys that fall can get rid of that. Oh my god, that's evil. I think that's just coincidence, but man. Holy shit. And we're back. Whew. Okay. That's gonna kill me. This one, it wants me to do that. Oh my god, I cannot believe that just happened. Why'd I do that? Dumb it. Wait. Holy shit. Why did I never try that before? Those guys can't get flung into the air, so you can know. It's crazy. Insane tech. Insane tech. Oh, baby. Right here. This is, this one's a doozy. Oh yeah, this is the correct way to go. Actually, no, it's not. No, it's not. Oh god. I'd rather not. Oh, got out of the way of that. Okay. Get me out of here. I don't want anything to do with him. Okay. Woo. Did I do the left side over here yet? Don't think so. Maybe. I might have skipped one. No, I didn't. Yeah. It's right below that level. Okay. I remember this. My first ability point in a hot minute. So anyways. Hello. Oh! Wait, shit. You have to... high jump. Okay. Ah, love it. Trying to grab onto the right side of that. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'll just fall through right there. Or am I done? This side. I think I'm... yeah, 'cause this is the start. Right. Can't do that yet because I have to do that one over there. Okay. One more of these, then I will turn the lights on, because I'm sure the lighting's fucking terrible now. It seems a lot darker outside. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to be... what am I doing? Ah! Fuck. Go far back. That. Okay. Alright, this is my cue. Fix the lighting. This is my cue right here. This is my cue. Silly me. I thought this was going to be a short room. I'm like, you know what? Let's wait until all the rooms are done. Then I remembered I got to this part and all the flashbacks came back. They all came back. I'm like, oh, fuck. Not this shit. Oh, God. Okay. No. No! Wait, I didn't think that through. Alright, watch this. Almost physics myself into that. Wait. No. I didn't. Fucker. Let's go. Here's a mini boss. fight this guy while there's 15 other dudes on screen this time. You got smoked, can't even lie. Oh, alright. I think let's kill the guys on the side first. Probably. I think that's worth it. Yeah, he's gone. Okay. If I can, of course. Because the whole thing is, it's with the way their shit's angled, you can't just send it back at them like with him. You do half their health. Don't work like that. Ugh. It's getting tricky. Getting tricky. Oh my god, bro. Why do I keep jumping straight into it? That's... Away. That has to hit him. Okay. Oh, this already opened up. Never mind. I'm not fighting these clowns anymore. Goodbye. There you go. That was the last save point in the game. Spoilers. The element of warmth is within our grasp. The elements restored, we could undo the effects of her wrath. Hello. She's had enough. Final boss. Oh, fuck. Oh, wrong way. As soon as I missed that first jump, I was dead. So that's why I just ran off. I'm like, fuck it. I was dead to timer, I should clarify. Oh, fuck. Get away! Fuck! Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. She left them to burn, though she vanquished my light. Ori, please get up. The spirit tree. So close. He's our only hope left. Spirit tree's near. There's one step more to take. The force of Nibble will live once again. You thought! Play as Naru again. Shit's so fucking keto. Oh, God, man. Gumon and Kuro are on the family rock there. If you missed that. The ending's so good. I get goosebumps every single time. It's so fucking good. I mean, what a game, man. So, you know, Kuro has the flashback to her children dying. And yes, of course, VP. So Kuro, has a flashback to her own children dying when seeing Naru. Naru just, I mean, she doesn't even care if she's gonna die right there. She just runs up, she just wants to hug her child again. And that's it. She just runs up and embraces Ori. And, you know, it just clicks for Kuro in that moment that not only is that a mother and child thing that's going on, you know, it's of a, well, you know, I can't kill someone else's child because I knew it sucked when I had my kids killed. I mean, that's part of it, but it's also that there is unity between light and darkness going on there with those two, right? And so for Kuro, it's been very tribalistic. It's been very, you know, just revenge. Fuck the spirit beings, because it was all them. But, you know, at the end of the day, again, Ori was never, I mean, Ori was never really trying to hurt anyone. He's just doing his own thing and trying to help out the world. And Kuro kind of realizes in that moment that, you know, lashing out at the world and having it go down in flames, literally, is not justice for her children. In fact, it's about to kill her only remaining child, because that tree that her egg was in was about to burn down. So Kuro does that, has the chilling ultimate sacrifice moment, and Naru becomes a foster mother, guardian, whatever, once again. So Kuro's child does live on, but for a child to live, Kuro couldn't only do what was best for her children or in the name of her children. She had to do what was in favor of the whole world, because if there's no world, then there is no child. And that is like that's Ori and the Blind Forest. If there's no world, there is no child. Right? So one final point I have to say here. Kind of alluded to all this throughout. The spirit tree started all of this, and the spirit tree won. The spirit tree comes back to life. The forest is not burned down. Ori and Sign succeed. But there is some moral ambiguity with like what the spirit tree initially does. However, do you remember the last thing that happens before the end of the prologue and before you take control of Ori for the first time? Ori is about to die, but then the spirit tree, with the last of what he has, sacrifices himself to save his child. Fast forward to the end of the game. Kuro is about to die, but she sacrifices herself to save her child. And so, the spirit tree doing that at the start of the game, that's why he wins in this situation, right? All of the narration in the entire game is him reciting that story of the past. But, what about Kuro, right? What happens to Kuro's child, right? Because the spirit tree's child, Ori, is ultimately what literally and figuratively kind of brings the spirit tree back to life. And not only that, but also all of the other fulfills Sign's wishes and Naru's wishes, and kind of carries on the legacy of Naru's parents, you know, all the other spirits and whatever. That's what the next generation is around for. So that's all well and dandy, but the question mark is, because Kuro has made that sacrifice at the end of the game, is she going to be literally or metaphorically revived, and how will how the next generation take after her and the principles that she stands for, and all this type of stuff? Well, you're going to have to play the sequel to find the answer to that question. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, available now. Came out in 2020, has Kuro's child on the cover, and is very heavily featured in that game. Find out what happens next. And I will not spoil that game because you should play it. What a great game. I think this is... I hesitate, you know, I think we could get ahead of ourselves, like calling games classics before it's kind of too early to reevaluate them historically. But like I said at the start of this, I think this was when indie games became just games. Because I will put this up with like any video game story. And it's, you know, it's... The story to this game is simple. There's not really too much crazy stuff going on, especially on the surface if you're not trying to dig into all this stupid, like, theorizing and background shit like I was. It's the presentation is so damn good. It's non-interruptive. And it's you thinking about all these elements actively while you are engaging in the gameplay loop and stuff like that, and how it engages with the environment, and it all comes together to be one whole. And that's what makes these short, dense scenes and all the little background stuff you pick up on. That's what makes it hit so much more for me. You know, there's a lot to nerd out about in this game, and that's kind of all I ended up doing during this playthrough. Really, just nerding out about everything. This is a great video game. This is a great video game. Sure. You know, get your mom something nice for Mother's Day, because mothers shape the world.